24 hours until silver is knocked off its pedestal. And look at this right here. That's the key phrase, stronger U.S. data. In this video, I'm going to show you how this day we have today, which is a heavy data day. It's coming right at our precious metals. Hit that subscribe button first. Hit that like button. It's so important to get this information out there. Do not go it alone when you're stacking silver or stacking gold. This is information that we all need to know. So hit those buttons. It really helps. Let's get right to it. It says it right here. A very heavy slate right there. Very heavy slate of U.S. economic data due today. We have the retail sales and weekly jobs claims reports. Now, according to this author, today's data is unlikely to change the trajectory of the Fed's monetary policy. And that's really stopping people in their tracks, because we assumed, as we started cutting rates, we assumed the dollar would be impacted. But dollar is showing, it's continuing its strength. It is completely staying the course. And as silver stackers, many of us didn't see that coming. We thought there was going to be a big jolt to the dollar, and we thought we were going to see precious metals move. But a day like today, with the data coming out, this is what we really need to be looking at. Now, check out this chart here for silver, right there. So in yesterday's video, I showed you how $32.50, that is seen as the breaking point where silver can, if it's combined with an index of other metals, it could start to really fly. That's the point that we're looking at. And we can certainly see with a day like today, with all of this data coming out. I mean, look, it's listed down here, look, right here. Other U.S. economic data due for release Thursday includes the Philadelphia Fed Business Survey, this entire list, industrial production. We have NAHB, we have housing index, we have manufacture and trade inventories. These are key economic reports that have shown historically to hit the price of silver. The problem is, of course, that silver is not necessarily performing the way it typically performs. Silver is not responding the way historically it has been responding. And really that has a lot to do with this year, 2024, and this month. When I'm talking about this month, the next 3 weeks coming up to the election. People are uncertain. Of course, everything's going to be volatile. Of course. It makes sense. Sectors of the economy are not going to perform the way they typically should, because we have never experienced an election in the U.S. like this. We have not. Never. So it makes sense that things are up for grabs in terms of many markets. Things are up for grabs. But for a day like today, the next 24 hours, I mean, the word trifecta doesn't even explain how much data we have coming out today. And typically it typically takes about 24 hours for us to see a move in precious metals. And particularly we're looking at silver, because that's the breaking point, that $32.50. If you didn't see that video, check out the video I posted yesterday. It's a really interesting report that I shared that shows this basket of goods, looking at even copper, throwing copper in there, which we typically don't do, but looking at this basket of metals and how that can really push silver, because we've seen gold show strength. Everything seems to be showing strength. The dollar, again, remaining strong, showing strength, but where's silver? So this is a window to really look at silver. And for us as silver stackers, this is what I'm excited about. Check out LuckyRips. This is their second drop, and it's coming out. We have about 2.5 days for this to happen. They're bringing the fun back in silver stacking, and I remember the thrill of ripping open baseball cards. If you're like me, I grew up ripping open baseball cards, and I just loved it. I remember that adrenaline rush. I remember the shaking hands. I feel that when I ripped open. I did this last month on my live stream. I ripped open a Lucky Rips pack, and I got a 5-ounce silver bar. You heard that, 5 ounces. I got that last month, and I'm doing it again. I'm gonna order this. I'm gonna rip it open live on a live stream and see what I get. They've increased the floor prize. You can see on your screen, this is all the bullion that they're putting in their pack. They've increased the floor prize to 2 ounces of silver. That's the least you could get. And you have a 1 in 3 chance of receiving a premium item. Check out these premium items. Here, this Thai tarantula. This is so cool. This is considered, you have a 1 in 3 chance of winning a premium item. And I checked these out on eBay, and they're selling for around $340 US. They also increased the biggest prize. Look at this right there. There's two top prizes now. A 1 ounce gold 3 Graces gold bar or a 1 ounce gold Philharmonic. It's the top prize. If you've been stacking silver for years, like I have, if you've been stacking for decades, then you know it gets redundant. It gets to a point where you feel like you're simply stacking silver as a savings account, and savings accounts are not fun. But this is putting the fun back in stacking silver. I'm really excited. October 20th. We've got about 2.5 more days. That's the second drop. They sold out quickly on that first one, so check it out. The moment it becomes available, you got to jump in. I'm getting mine. I'm going to rip mine open on a live stream. Check out LuckyRips.com. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. I'm really excited about it. I really this is the most fun I've had in a long time. I'm totally into it. And of course, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's really important to get this information. Don't start stacking silver and gold on your own. You've got to know this information. I will see you guys on the next one.